you ready? Come here, look cute. We have made it to Nusa Lembongan.
It's one of 3 islands called the Nusa Islands, which are located about half an hour from Bali. They're technically still classed as Bali, but Nusa Lembongan is way more chill, small, and it's got real sort of laid-back surfer beach vibes.
Yeah, it's very slow island vibes.
Yeah, 100%. We cannot wait to explore this beautiful island and show you all the best things that you absolutely have to do here. And of course, being on an island, we're starting with the beaches.
We're starting with the beaches, of course.
We've come to Mushroom Bay, which is where we actually got dropped off at. And the tide's pretty high, so we're not going to be chilling here, but we've just had a nice little beach walk. And now we're going to show you the other beaches that you can also see here, as well as all the other amazing things that you can do on Nusa Lembongan.
Come with us.
Behind me is Dream Beach. Tide's still pretty high, and those waves look better for surfing than swimming. We're going to still try and get down on here, but we're not sure there's enough space on this beach to relax either. We usually do try and research tide times and heights and the best times to visit places, but we didn't really do that here. And sometimes it doesn't really matter because maybe there's rock pools at low tide, maybe you can still swim at high tide. Nusa Lembongan looks like high tide, the waves get a little bit rough and the beach gets really small. But we'll go for a walk anyway, let's see what it's about. It also looks like this point behind us is maybe even more popular than the beach. There was just a large group of tourists all taking photos here and lining up. But we're gonna skip that and try and go down these steps, hopefully without getting wet. You ready?
So intense. I feel like I really need to like get my game face on for walking down.
Time it at the bottom. Quick. Made it. Oh wow. There's some really big waves here.
It is definitely a bit of an agility course trying to get onto this beach at high tide, but I would say definitely worth it. We are at the beach bar now, we're going to have a coconut. Around us there's a couple of beach clubs and there's also some like bamboo villas which are really cool and they look out onto the ocean, which would be so nice to stay at. It reminds us a little bit of Kayaking beach in Nusa Penida, so yeah, definitely be careful if the waves look strong, but it is really beautiful here.
Okay, I'm gonna have a go at getting in myself. I've navigated waters like this before and the problem isn't always getting in, it's actually getting out, but I think I'll be okay. I've taken my sunglasses off because I don't want to lose them. I've tied my short ups tight because I definitely don't want to lose them. And let's go for a swim. You've just got to time it right and commit. So let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go after here. Oh, this water is so nice. Yes, the waves are pretty bad, so you do have to be careful. Oh, this water is beautiful. The colour is amazing. It's pretty cold, but it's a nice warm day, so that feels awesome. Oh. Oh. Like I said, the difficulty's not getting in. Oh. It's getting out. I'm out of breath. Pretty tough current to swim against. But I managed to get out unscathed.
He made it back.
But yeah, definitely be careful if you are swimming at this beach. The current to swim against is really strong. Oh, I was swimming at times and not really getting anywhere. Had to let the wave kind of bring me back. Luckily I didn't get taken out by any. Oh, I'm glad we had that coconut actually.
We made it back across the beach. We had to put a little run on, but we are here. We're back to the car park area, and next up, a new beach. We are at Nusa Lembongan beach, and this is way more tame compared to the two beaches we went to before. I think Mushroom Bay is actually more chill when it's not high tide.
Yeah, we might go back and show you it when it's a bit of a lower tide. There's a couple of really cool things that you can do here. It looks like a super popular place for surfers, and there's a really unique bar here, but we're not going to show you that this time around. We're going to show you that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
For now, it's our first day on Lembongan. Today's all about relaxing. We're just chilling, exploring the beaches. This one's definitely more like a small cove, but it's beautiful. You can swim here. I think you can do some snorkeling, but yeah, we're just going to enjoy it for a little while.
Yeah, and we can see our final beach of the day.
Ooh, that's exciting. That one looks really nice.
It does. It got really deep. I almost couldn't A really good thing about this beach is there's a couple of warungs, and you get literally the perfect view of the ocean here. It's really nice to swim in. The waves aren't too full on, and I think the waves are actually further away because that's why the surf is.
I just can't get enough of this water.
It's so nice.
So blue.
I feel relaxed.
Yeah, and I love the slow island vibes.
Yeah, we need the slow island life. We've been running around a lot the last 2 months, so
Yeah.
slow island life is where I subscribe.
Yes. We've enjoyed a beautiful swim here, and since there's not too many places to have a nice little lie down and relax, we're going to head to our final beach because we know there are loads of places there where we can do that. We are going to be back here though, like we said, because there is something special about this beach that we still need to show you.
So good. This beach is a must. We've finally been able to lay down on the sand, get some sun in. This beach provides the sunbathing and the nice calm ocean.
This is our final beach of the day. It's Jungut Batu Beach. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nailed it. It's a really long, beautiful stretch of beach that doesn't seem to be too impacted by the high tide, because there's still plenty of beach to relax on, which is what we've just been doing.
It's so nice here.
It's lined with restaurants and bars. The water is calm. Even if you want to go surfing, you have to get a surf taxi out to the surf point. It's really far away.
Yeah, the surf point is really far away.
Yeah, but we're just going to now spend the rest of our time today soaking up some sun, relaxing, being able to lie down on this beautiful beach, and obviously still going for a swim.
Of course. It's less super sandy at the bottom, more a little bit pebbly, but so beautiful. Hi.
Hi. There are a few boats around in the way, so a lot of the beach has like ropes and stuff because they're kind of moored up, so you have to sort of swim in between them, but it's still super beautiful.
It really is. Stop trying to show me. Are you ready for me to look cute?
Yeah.
The chaos and the chaos of the monsters.
I can't get him. Got you now. Yeah. I'll let you go. Go on.
Let me go there. Bye.
Bye. These have been the 4 main beaches that we would suggest coming to if you're planning a trip to Nusa Lembongan. We've had the best day hopping around the island, exploring these amazing beaches. Yeah. And we are going to still pop back to 1 or 2 because there's a few amazing activities that you can do at individual beaches and special little surprises, I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
But for now, we're just going to enjoy being here and relaxing on this beach for the rest of the day.
Next up, we're going to show you some beach clubs and cafes. Today we are doing another incredible thing that you can do on Nusa Lembongan.
We're kayaking!
We're kayaking! We are here at the mangrove forest and already it's so beautiful. You can see behind us, we're kind of going backwards because the current's taking us this way, but we're going to show you because it's so beautiful here.
Let's go!
I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so quiet. It's so peaceful and beautiful here.
It's amazing.
I could nap here.
I'll be doing the paddling.
Yeah, Matt can do the paddling, I'll do the napping.
What an amazing way to spend the morning.
I know, right? Oh, this is really good going. Oh, you're doing good, you're doing good.
We might get some sticks.
Oh no.
You're going to fall if you're not. There's a few nice little trails around here which take you out into the ocean and then you come back into the mangroves and you kind of snake around. Not all paths are that easy though. We just ended up kind of stuck and covered in bugs. I wish we'd have caught more of it on camera, but we both just needed to get out of there. It was high stress, very low reward. We're back in the more serene part and we're gonna now go back the way we're supposed to, I guess. To rent one of these kayaks, it's somewhere around 150,000 to 200,000 for the kayak, which is like 8 to 10 pounds. Another thing that's very important to remember if you are gonna come and do a mangrove kayak trip is to come when it's round about high tide, because otherwise the mangroves will be too shallow and you could get sandbanked quite a lot. It could be quite difficult to get around. If it's very low tide, I think it would just be mainly rocks and dirt anyway. We've come, the highest tide is about 11:30 and we came a couple of hours before that because after this there's another activity really close nearby that also requires a high tide as well.
It's definitely the more insecty, tiny way that you might get stuck, so we would recommend once you enter the mangrove like waterway, go to the left because I think you'll probably enter upstream, because it may seem difficult but it's actually the best way, because this through I'm gonna crash. There we go, we're good. This route is so beautiful and in front of us is actually a family on a boat and a man like sort of paddling them along with a stick, taking them along the route, which is nice. And I think now we're heading to the ocean, so get ready for some good ocean views. We're getting so close to, well, we're technically in the ocean,
Yeah.
but we're getting so close to the ocean, open water, and you can really see the waves start coming in as well, which is so cool. But wow, seeing the blue, beautiful ocean after, the best reward, the best way to end this trip.
Yeah, this really is such a good way to spend like a little bit of your morning.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a tree.
Ah, nailed it.
Look at this though.
So good. Lady of leisure life.
I really am a lady of leisure. We're about to crash, sir.
We're about to crash into some mangroves.
It's okay, he avoided the crash. Oh. If you can get a nice man, such as Matt, to paddle for you, it is way more chill.
Hire me.
Hire Matt to be your... Woo,
Use the discount code below. Once you're finished with the mangrove tour, Mangrove Point is the most popular snorkelling spot in Nusa Lembongan. The other snorkelling spots that you would do on a tour are actually over in Nusa Penida. Mangrove Point is really the only place that has a bunch of coral. So for 100k per person, you can hire one of the fishing boats to take you out because it's a little bit too far to swim from the land. It's a bit of an easier way to get around the mangroves as well.
maybe we should have done this.
It's not that far out, but it is just too far for swimming, so the best option is to hire a boat and they'll follow you just in case the current's quite strong. We're going to jump in now. Is it deep? Okay, jumping?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
This is awesome.
Okay, wow, you have to do this, it's so beautiful.
Snorkeling here. Yeah, I'd read it was described as a coral garden.
Wow, it really is. It's so beautiful. That was amazing. If you are going to do a snorkel trip in Nusa Lembongan, Mangrove Point is the place to be. Oh my god, the coral garden is so beautiful. And now I think it's a really good time to show you where else you can snorkel, or in our case, you can scuba dive. Another popular spot that you should come at high tide is Devil's Tier.
It's an amazing view with water that sprays up from the waves crashing in that get condensed in the little crevices and caves in the rocks.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Super cool. It's 25,000 per person entry, and yeah, this is a must-see on the island.
Oh my gosh, it is so powerful. This is why you need to come at high tide.
This place is so cool. Another thing that's really popular on Nusa Lembongan is surfing. There's a few places around the island, some of which you can catch a surf taxi that takes you out into the ocean to where the waves are breaking. And we've come back to Nusa Lembongan Beach. I think that's what it's called. I'm so bad at names. Because this is one of the better beaches for more amateur surfers like Danielle and myself. We're gonna have a surf lesson here. You're not gonna be able to see much of it because, like I say, we're very much on the amateur side, so we're not at the level where we can film and learn to surf. But you can rent boards here, you can get lessons, and like I said, there's a few different spots all around the island that you can surf as well.
If you are not into surfing, you can always come paddleboarding. It's so much fun, and when you get a really beautiful day like today, it's such a good way to spend your morning. We have come to Mushroom Bay for the paddle. Oh, there's a little wave. It's 75,000 rupiah for 1 hour per board. So we got two because if you've seen our Gilly Tea vlog, you'll know that Matt is not great at balancing, hence why he's sat down right now. Maybe we'll show you some Matt outtakes on the board today. I missed his first outtake. Ta-da! Ta-da! You okay there?
Yeah, got it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
All by myself.
All by yourself. Yay! That is why I've kept this camera on for 2 minutes, because I knew it would happen.
We've come in the middle of the day because the waves weren't too bad this morning. We tried to come paddleboarding a few times for sunset because not only would you get this amazing vibe, but those incredible colours in the sky, hopefully as well. If you can tee it up where you can come for sunset as well, that would be perfect. But if not, we know a couple of amazing spots around the island for you.
You need to see these places.
We'll show you them now.
We're here. This place has been such a vibe. It's been so much fun jumping off, floating around and just swimming in this beautiful water.
Now that we've shown you all those incredible things you can do and see in Nusa Lembongan, we'll tell you a little bit about how to get around the island. It's actually really easy. Being a small island, there's not really too many cars. There are taxis, but we opted to rent a scooter. We rented it for 10 days at 80,000 a day, so that's £4 a day, 800,000, about 50 pounds. The bike came with pretty new helmets, which is actually a new for us when we've visited smaller islands on our travels. And if you don't feel confident riding a scooter, just don't ride it. There's a few other ways of getting around. You can rent taxis. They're a bit more expensive. Less taxi drivers on the island means higher prices. And the beauty about being on a smaller island is that most places that you want to go to are probably walking distance away. If you don't want to walk somewhere that's super far on a hot day, then you can position yourself somewhere around Jungut Batu Beach, which we've shown you already. You're always a stone's throw away from bars, the beach, restaurants, so there's plenty to do there as well. Thank you for watching and exploring Nusa Lembongan with us. We hope you've had the best time, just like we have, driving around and seeing and doing all the incredible things on this island.
If you've got some Nusa Island inspiration and you want to see Nusa Penida, check out this vlog because we show you some incredible things that you can see and do there.
And next week we're going to be showing you everything that you can do on Nusa Ceningan, the third and smallest island of the 3 Nusa Islands.
See you then!